We've been making beer here since 1868, and so it's a long time. And you know, I'm always mindful that when you're brewing a craft beer for Monteith, that it has to live up to all those brewers who've gone before me. When I walk through the place in the morning, I almost feel the brewers' ghosts walking in front of me. I want them to be proud of what I'm making today. My name's Tony Mercer. I'm the head brewer at Monteith Brewery. Making beer is a lifelong commitment. You make beer because you know people are going to enjoy it, but it's a challenge also. You want to be able to make something that people are going to find interesting. They're going to find it new. You're always in search of that perfect beer. That's what you're trying to make. You're trying to make something wonderful that people will appreciate. It's important to know about the elements that go into making a beer because they are what the beer is. If you don't understand the source, you're not going to understand the finished beer. You're not going to make the beer that you want to make. Single source is something we thought long and hard about. We decided to make a beer using Southern Cross hops and Chardonnay barley from specific areas in New Zealand, using specific growers. That way we could trace the ingredients back to the actual paddock in which they were grown. Some of the challenges we've faced when making a single source beer is actually searching around the countryside to find that perfect spot that we can source our ingredients from. So we were looking for people who had a lot of experience in their field and also had a love of what they were doing.
My name's Bill Davey. I came to farm in New Zealand 9 years ago now. This is just on the south bank of the Rakaia. Probably some of the best crop growing ground in the country, I would say. I'm not a brewer, but I understand that the barley is really the main ingredient of the beer, so it's up to me to get it right. I'm a bit fastidious when it comes to attention to detail, and possibly that helps us achieve good results in the paddock. I think born a farmer, you're always a farmer. It's something that's in the blood, and I always feel excited as the next season comes around.
I guess I was born into it, really, because my grandfather used to grow hops, and then my father grew hops, and then I took over about 40-odd years ago. I'm Ian Thorne, and I live at Ngātamariri. Hops have been grown on the property for over 100 years, but we've been growing them continually since 1928. And as a child, I used to play out in the hops, and I just love them, and they're just in my blood, I suppose. I think this opportunity with Southern Cross is really exciting for me because I really love growing Southern Cross because they're such a nice variety to grow and they look such a nice hop. They're a big green hop. And to think that now a brewer wants to actually make a particular brew with Southern Cross is really exciting to me.
It's a great compliment to be asked to be part of this process, and we look forward very much to sampling some of our efforts in due course.